Ladies and gentlemen, would you please make welcome David D. with the Elvis Tribute.
See right up, oh see here what you have done. Well I said see right up, oh see here what you have done. Now girl you made me love you, but now you love when it's gone. Hear what I said? Well I'm going away baby. Lord, I won't be back till fall. Well, I'm going away, baby. Lord, I won't be back till fall. If I find me a good girl, I won't be back at all. Hear what I say, play me. Yeah. Lord, I won't be back till fall. If I find me a good girl, I won't be back at all. Hear what I say? Well, I said, see she right up. Oh, see what you have done. Well, I said, see she right up. Oh, see what you have done. Well, girl, you made me love you. Now, your love man is gone. Hear what I say? Well, I say.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is yet another episode of Rogan Radio here from the friendly confines of Studio A at the luxurious Casa La Rogan Lumberport. Actually, can I call that anymore? Or should it be...
Well, until October 14th.
No, it's a temporary location right now.
It's
technically,
yeah. The luxurious Michelle Hall. It's like the Taj Mahal, but it's the Michelle Hall.
Yeah. Hey, right now you're still renting with the option to buy. October 14th.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Hey, I was there when you bought the ring. That's a hell of a price to pay to rent. I'm going to tell you.
Hey, rent's high anymore, man.
I know, right?
Blame it on those gas guys that come in here and they cause rent to explode.
Yeah.
Rent to own.
I like that, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you. I think I just saw Todd Beck pull in. Anyhow,
that means I'm out.
You're out. You're out.
See ya.
You're
Good
out.
to see you guys today.
Anyway, we have a great
She's
show.
in the wrong chair anyway.
That's what I'm talking about, Justin Farrow.
Yeah, Justin.
Justin Farrow is a Jimmy Whiz lover, obviously. Nobody wants
someone's
to see that.
You know what? Jimmy Whiz, he left for a couple of weeks. Then all of a sudden he comes back, and all of a sudden, Justin Farrow is all over the Jimmy Whiz.
Right.
Yeah, all of a sudden Jimmy's the bomb.
You know what? Look at it. Look at him getting all pumped up.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good thing. Good thing from the shot is from the tits up, because anything lower than that, it would be like, oh. Yeah. Anyway, we have a great show lined up for you tonight. As you know, we had a terrible storm. The tropical storm, Michelle, came rolling through. No, that was here. That was in Lumberport, actually.
No, but it was tropical storm Cindy.
And it did a lot of damage in Harrison County, along with up in Mon County especially. And we're going to have a first-hand report from Jack Hall, who lives up there at Cheat Lake. And let me tell you something. It was a very harrowing experience.
He actually got one of the worst damages.
Todd is here. Look at him. He's out in the green room. Carol and Kelly are out in the green room.
He doesn't care that we're live. He's in there.
And look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Bring it all in here.
All over.
He's got his dance partner.
Oh, my God. Jeez Louise.
And drug her away.
Yes,
But actually,
all right.
She's not resisting, though.
Go ahead and keep talking. Michelle.
Before I get kicked off, real quick, before I get kicked off.
No.
No, I have to talk before I'm kicked out of my seat.
No, you can stay there.
No.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to sit in cap.
Oh, no. You ain't leaving him out there with them girls. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Chuck and I did a lot of cleaning up yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
In Cheat Lake, and we were busy. We were zonked last night.
just
We
surprised
did a lot of cleaning
working.
up.
Yeah, but nobody got hurt.
That's
Why
the
are
whole
doing
thing.
that?
That's the
Yeah,
entire
that's
thing.
the
Nobody got
part.
hurt.
Because
Very,
That's a
very
miracle
fortunate.
right there.
considering
Very
a lot of the
fortunate.
damage that was around that we saw, there
Yeah.
was nobody hurt. And then
Yeah.
how that happens, I don't know.
Amazing.
But anyway, with that being said, Michelle, you're out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye,
So while we're doing this transition,
Todd, put your pants on.
while we're doing the transition, I'll tell you a funny
keep that in
story.
there.
So the other day, we're driving around. Me and Steph are in the truck, and we're talking about perception, like things you don't really realize like at the time, but you do later. Like for instance, we were listening to some '80s rock, right? And Winger was on, and I got to thinking, and I was like, wow, you never really think about it. When I was, 18, 19, I'd be going around, she's only 17. Yeah, I'm going to be 17-year-old. And so then I go to start singing. I go, she's only, and Steph goes, 4 years older than your daughter. And I'm like, whoa, hey, wait a minute. I didn't realize that
Yeah,
until
no joke,
then.
right?
And now, like back then, you think it was great, but you don't think about it until you actually think about it.
Yeah.
And now you're like, holy
Wow.
crap.
You know what? How funny is that, really?
Yeah.
How funny is that?
How funny is that? It wasn't very funny.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen,
It wasn't funny now.
Hey, everybody.
This is the first time. No, Derek's not here.
Yeah, Derek's not here.
I was going to say this is the first time in a long time that we've had everybody actually together at one time, but Derek's not here.
Yeah, well, poor Derek. He's got C-ball or something. I've had a hell of a day, man. I got to look at my hands. Look at that.
And you're in
what's
touching
different?
everything.
Shut up.
Oh, you're
They're
actually
always
working
dirty.
for a living. Oh,
Yeah,
wait a
you're
minute.
No, I
Yeah,
got. I
You're
washed.
actually working with it.
I got the house washed down, scrubbed down. I got the grass cut. I washed the motorcycle. I was going to ride that, but then it was raining. Did you know
Yeah, it
that?
was
Yeah,
starting to
just
sprinkle
rain,
as
yeah.
we
I said,
rode.
nah, I'll drive the truck. And then my daughter comes home and she's like, Dad, this car's making a horrible noise. And as soon as I put that in reverse and started out the back, I heard.
Brake pad.
Yeah, so then I pulled it back up and pulled that back tire off, and then the brake pad was about that thin right there. It was horrible. So then that impact wrench,
Yeah.
I went ahead and bought one anyhow.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Then I ended up using yours.
No kidding.
Yeah. So man, I tell you
You
what,
don't want to
I
mess his up.
put that impact screwdriver on. I had a little ball ping hammer. It was going ping, 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 ping. Nope. So then I got out the 3-pound sledgehammer and went bang, bang, bang.
It worked pretty good.
I got that thing off there, but
Hey, the BFG always works.
yeah, it did too, man. I was stressing because I said I got Rogan Radio at 7:00 and I got to be there, and I couldn't get the brakes back on, and then the caliper. You know how some calipers you can squeeze in like with a C clamp.
Yeah.
Well, this one takes that.
You had to rotate it in.
Yeah, and I let somebody borrow. I had one of them little tools. It looks like a little cube, and I let somebody borrow it. And I don't know who the hell I did because it has to screw back in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Advanced Auto closes at 6. So anyhow, on with the show. That was my day.
Who has taught about all of that shit?
I've had a ride, don't care. Shut up, Jimmy. Hey, where's my echo? Shut up, Jimmy. Oh, man.
That's fantastic. Anyway, we also have Chris in the studio. But before we get to that, we have another guy in here. We just might as well get to introductions because we haven't done that for a while. Yeah. And before we even get to that, Greg over in Iraq right now. Greg Shriver.
Yes.
We want to say hello, a big hello over to all the guys over in Iraq. Greg Shriver, he is a big follower over there, Darren.
Yes. They listen from Morgantown, but he's deployed to Iraq right now. So he's over there listening, boosting the Iraqi ratings over there. So
Yeah. We've noticed a big boost in Iraq right now.
You know what's cool about
I think
that?
that's great, Darren.
High five, Darren. High five, Darren. All right.
You know what's cool about that is you know that it's actually a person now. Like before, like say you get like one listener in like Yugoslavia, you'd be like, is that just a bot or is it actually a person?
No,
but
I think it's a person.
You can tell that it's an actual person.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Darren now?
No, I mean his friend.
Yeah, I tell you.
He's like he went on this Godfather marathon, and all of a sudden he's. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's do introductions. We have
Batman.
I'm scarred to prove it. I'm Batman.
We have new people listening every week, so we like to introduce everybody every now and then, just so you know who you're when you listen to it. Now, personally, I like to listen to it rather than watch it.
It's a whole different experience. Like when I'm listening to it on the mail route, it's almost like I wasn't there.
Right.
It's neat.
Hey,
And
I don't even have a time to listen anymore.
Oh, you do too, Bruce.
Anyway, let's get the
That's
introduction.
what women do to you, isn't it, Bruce? That's what a
Todd
woman
probably
does
walks
to you.
down and he's probably like, "Ooh, there's me."
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's me. Hey, I'm talking, everybody.
Jimmy's talking over me.
Anyway, you saw Michelle earlier. She went ahead. She went out to the green room with Kelly and Carol. But anyway, we're going to go ahead because he's back from the dead. The guy had an addictomy operation over in at Bethesda there.
Yeah, he did.
A few weeks ago.
Yeah, he did.
He's the director of the show back. And man, we're glad to have you back. You're going to be kind of raspy for a while.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, D, we like to call him Darren Hardman over there. Big guy.
Good job on the applause.
Yeah, welcome back.
Good job. Good job
Now, real
on the
quick-
sound effects.
Real quick, what was the give everybody an update because we haven't seen you for a while. What was the your actual operation all about?
Well, it was when I.
All right, that sounds great, Darren.
Okay,
No,
next
go
up
ahead.
on the
No,
lineup,
seriously, go ahead, knock yourself out.
No, they had to go in through my throat to get to my spine, and they replaced 3 vertebrae and put plates in. So
And that was
now I'm 1% dead because I have three cadaver discs in.
That's what I was going to ask you if you had a cadaver disc or if you had
So
a
what did they
titanium
remove
disc.
when they went in through your anus? If they went in through your throat to get to your
hey, when did we start talking astronomy, dude?
That's a long
I
road.
love
man.
astronomy.
That's a long road to your neck from your butt.
Yeah, right.
Yes, it is. It's a dirty road, too.
Sometimes the rural routes, the scenic routes, the
That's
better
where
one
the
to go.
infection came in.
The infection came in. All right, let's get off of Darren right now. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, he is the costume designer, the event coordinator. He's a grandfather. I love the costume designer. We have bandanas. We have these polo shirts now. We have these shirts. What else do we? Keychains. I mean, all of this stuff.
Well, the keychains wasn't my idea.
That was over Steve at
them,
KDS.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. Ladies and gentlemen, straight from Monongah, West Virginia, give a big round of applause for Japuccio.
What's going on, everybody?
Now, the next dude down there, he's not Derek McIntyre. Usually, Derek is here. And you know what? Summertime we knew was going to be a problem for the mere fact of we have things to do. Today, I was out on the lake, up at Cheat Lake.
You do that every weekend now, don't you?
I have to do that. If not, Michelle does. Michelle is a lake rat. If she's not there, she's not happy. I have figured that out.
Happy wife, happy life.
And you know what? It's fantastic. I do like it. I do. Now, I would like a little bit more Michelle time, but you know what?
That's how you get to that, though.
I guess. And
Yeah, but
anyway.
I've always known it as Chuck time. It's always been Chuck time,
It
man.
used to always.
Chuck,
no,
Chuck,
is
Chuck, Chuck
that not
time.
the truth? Everything
It
was
is.
centered around Chuck. It was
Yeah.
all Chuck time. If Chuck didn't
Yeah.
want to do it, Chuck didn't do it.
That's how it's...
And as a matter of fact,
Well, you
what
guys
else?
went in on that, didn't
Bruce
you?
said this too.
No.
The champagne.
Todd is the only
beers.
Todd is the only one that's holding true to the sponsor of Rogan Radio, Miller High Life, and because the rest of us, Michelle does not drink Miller High Life; she drinks Miller Light.
Yeah, Michelle
You know,
Transformer.
So
Sounds
that's
like
what
she's
we all
got
drink.
you all whipped then.
She does. Honestly, gosh, she does.
That is a true sign of PW.
Yeah, you
That's
know what,
true.
Chuck? I know you got shorts on, but you still got to wear the pants, man.
Nah, I'm too old for all that. Worry all about that. I'm in love, man. Get off my ass about it.
Well, you sure are. Good
Well,
God,
you know what?
it's sickening.
Todd and I had these conversations for years about, you know what? This was never, ever, I'm never, I'm going to sound like Ducko. I'm never
yeah.
going to have a dog. I'm never going to have, I'm never going to do any of this stuff.
Bullshit.
And then it comes back. Is that the Cuddles? Cuddles is here. More coffee, ladies and gentlemen. And I was never going to do any of this stuff ever. And all of a sudden, Michelle comes into my life, and I love it, and it's done. I'm done. I'm retired.
Yeah.
I'm retired now, and I love it.
I'm retired.
And I'm retired. That's all I consider. Anyway,
he's
down on the far
retarded,
end of the
that's
table, we're going to have a conversation with Chris here after a bit about a new bar opening up in
right.
Fairmont. Man, I tell you what, it looks good. Everything we'll see. We'll tell everybody all about it. Ladies and gentlemen, can we say Fairmont? We want to be...
It's actually in Pleasant Valley, isn't it?
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
It's
It's just
listed-
outside the city limits.
Of Fairmont, yeah.
Okay. From Obsidian's a new bar in Fairmont. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Chris down there in Derek
Hi, guys.
McIntyre.
Good job.
Thanks
Good
for
job.
having me.
Now the most, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for when I say suspicious? The most mysterious.
Mysterious.
The most, the people that, the one person besides Justin Farrow talk about the most, because Justin talks about Jimmy all the time.
Yeah,
he misses Jimmy. The one person that gets talked about on this show more than any other person on the planet is Brucey. Yeah. Brucey is not only a karaoke singer, he used to be a stripper. He was a bouncer in a pachinko bar back in Japan. You know,
he was a dishwasher at one time.
He was a dishwasher. He was
the Cancho champion of 2012.
2012 Cancho champion. He loves to eat sushi. I mean. Sushi. Ladies and gentlemen, straight from Tokyo, Japan, give a big round of applause down on the far end, Bruce Takahashi. We like to call him Brucilla. Yeah. Yeah, that's great, dude. That's funny junk. And this guy, the soundboard operator, he's on top of his game. You're on top of his game. You're on top of your game tonight, Jimmy. And just because of that, we might have a love jam tonight. We might have a love jam.
To Jimmy?
You better be thinking. I know Jimmy's tired.
A love jam to Jimmy or just?
Nah, we haven't had one.
It's a love jam, not a dental
And
jam.
I'd rather hear Todd say sweet nothings in my ear.
I can do that. If you get a little closer, you gotta get a little closer.
Wow. Okay, leave that for the other edition.
Kathy Husted said she loves Bruce.
Who doesn't?
Everybody loves
Who
Bruce.
doesn't?
What's up, David D? I love you, Michelle. See, she wrote that on there.
Yeah, crap.
Listen, I can say that.
Here we go.
Listen, pretty soon she's going to be sitting in this chair, and I'm going to be in the green room with Cuddles. We'll see how you like that stuff then. Ladies and gentlemen, straight from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to Jimmy Wiz. Yes. W-I-Z. Whiz.
That's right.
Like when you drink too much beer, you got to whiz.
Is that your real last name?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sort of.
As far as we know.
He's a
As far as
safety-
we know, that's your real last name?
He's a safety captain in the mine, so you can't give him away his name. Because when he goes in there and he's going to shut the place down because people aren't wearing their hard hats and things and the airflow's not right, they lose money and they get pissed at Jimmy. They blame Jimmy. He can't do that, so we can't say Jimmy's real name, Jimmy Beck. We can't do that.
Yeah. No, that's his son's name. Christian Beck. Or should be. Should be.
Ladies and gentlemen, also, just, and I've been saying ladies and gentlemen tonight, like I'm sure there's plenty of ladies, but I don't know about gentlemen. The best
If
friend
you're
a guy
listening to this, you're not a gentleman.
the best friend a guy could have. Honest to goodness, you're going to be the best man when I get married.
Did you? I didn't know if you announced that or not.
Did I?
I don't think you did.
Did you?
I don't think you actually announced
I was
that
talking
until
about
now.
Jimmy. Jimmy's the best man. I forgot there. I didn't have my cue cards. No, you're absolutely going to do that.
And you know what?
One of
That's
you
an
just got thrown under the bus.
honor. Yeah.
Todd and I have been together. He knows all about everything, inside and out, literally.
I've seen it.
Everything. But anyway,
Walked in on it.
I have seen it all.
we have been through so much together, and I could not imagine after 20 years or 25 years, whatever the hell it's been. Ladies and gentlemen,
Offering chocolates.
from Lumberport, West Virginia, Todd, Captain Earl Beck.
Jimmy.
Yeah, listen to that applause go.
No, actually, Todd is. This is Todd.
He's pretty cool when he doesn't have a boner.
Thank you, Jim.
Now, out in the green room, we have Michelle, and we also have Kelly, and we also have Carol.
Yes, we do.
Now, we don't have Betty out there tonight.
Trifecta. No, Betty's home taking care
But
of
we do have the guy that keeps them all entertained to keep them here.
Then why is he standing right there, Chuck?
Well, because
Okay.
yeah, because he has to say hi. He wants to make sure we're in here
Should at least
so he can
stick
go
a
out
beard
there.
in the room or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cuddles, the Cuddles,
Majestic
the
beard.
majestic beard, and the
Groundskeeper.
the groundskeeper. Ladies and gentlemen from Lumberport, West Virginia, Mark Coffey. Give him a
Put
big
your hands
round.
together.
Yeah.
Hey, and don't forget, we also said that if he was a professional wrestler, his finishing move would be the coffee table.
Yeah, see, I think that would be great if Mark was a wrestler. And by the way, if you saw the picture today, who we saw at Cheat Lake, amazing.
Oh, seriously.
Hey man,
That was not John. That was not. Was it John Cena?
Listen,
It looked
you
like
saw-
it, didn't it?
Hey, listen,
Maybe it was. Maybe
you know what? Maybe John Cena will be here tonight. He probably won't be, but
Was it-
maybe.
He couldn't sit right here between two of us.
No, he's a big
old
dude.
boy.
Let me tell you something. He's a big dude. He's a very big
Kind of like
dude.
me. Kind of big. You know, big
You're
with muscles.
Yeah, yeah, you're a big dude. Well, as you know, on Friday night we had this tropical storm Cindy come rolling through.
Did they actually name that, or did you do that?
No, it was actually called
It was a
Cindy.
name.
Okay, because I hadn't heard.
Yeah.
That thing
And
was brutal.
it caused a lot of damage. And one thing West Virginia is not known for are tornadoes.
Tornado.
I mean, you always think of Tornado Alley out there in the Midwest and everything because I guess the warm air from the Gulf coming up and the cold air from Canada coming down.
No, they're flat.
And it just kind of swirls itself around and gets all, messed up, and you start having these little twisters. And we've watched these. I've always thought that going on a tornado watch or a hunt, one of these things where these guys go do this stuff, I think that would be amazing just to see the power of Mother Nature just do that.
It'd be scary. I think it'd be scary.
Tell me what you see.
I'm fine with watching it on TV.
Well, that's the whole thing.
Twister was a hell of a movie. I got informed.
Yeah, he can keep me updated.
I don't want to watch cows fly. I'll pass.
It's one thing. It's absolutely one thing to want to see it, but it's another thing to live through it. And then when you see the aftermath and some of the things down in Harrison County, down near Salem, like Jarvisville, down in there, down in that area. Then you had a couple places. There were two of them that touched down in Mon County. It looked like there was probably some kind of a funnel going to hit down in Marion County, up in Preston County. We're not used to that stuff here.
Yeah, that's unheard of for this
area.
Yeah.
And then when you start seeing that thing, and you see the damage it could cause from winds like that, in such a like a tight, the difference between a hurricane and a tornado is that you have this tornado, which always amazed me because sometimes they get pretty big. They could be a mile wide, traveling 70 miles an hour down the road, spinning maybe at 100 miles and maybe 300 miles an hour. So you can imagine you're not going to outrun that thing. Something that big. I mean, it's pretty big. But anyway, let's go ahead and call up. We're going to talk to Jack. He was in at ground zero. It actually hit his house. He was in his house up at Cheat Lake. So we're going to call him Jason Wright. You remember Jason Wright?
Yeah.
He was down working at the Crab Shack when it hit.
Oh, it hit the Crab Shack. Good.
Came right off the daggone hill, man, and it was the most bizarre thing because if you know anything about Cheat Lake, and I didn't know anything about it until Michelle started taking me up there, there was like this one little area that had hit, but the rest of it was okay.
It's funny how that thing tornado would work. That tornado. Go ahead, Jimmy. That tornado will take a path and leave that house, take that house.
It's weird how
right down the middle.
It's such a tight circle like that. But it caused a lot of damage up there, and luckily nobody was hurt in the entire thing. That was the weird.
Hello.
Jack, what's up, baby?
Hard and airplanes. How you doing, brother?
What you doing, man? I tell you what. Hey, listen. How's everything up at Cheat Lake right now as we speak?
Right now it is absolutely beautiful. I am setting my boat with a Colonel 8, my buddy Jeff Grable, and we're laying down just looking at the skyline.
Now listen. First of all, you have a 20-foot pontoon boat with a 115 horsepower engine on the back of that thing. That thing will scoot.
Yep.
How's the debris in there? Is it starting to clear out any?
Well, the lake's muddy.
Yeah.
Right now, so I know there's debris in it because anything Friday that was loose is down underwater.
Right.
So I won't even move my boat.
You probably got to be pretty careful going through that water with all that. You don't know what you're going to hit.
Especially the middle lake, like where 3 marinas are. It's not that deep. I mean, you go to the middle of them, jump in, you're chest deep.
Wow.
People don't realize that, especially those that come in just ramp their boats in just for the weekend. They don't know that. So yeah, it can be dangerous.
Now, Jack, let's get to it. Friday night, you were minding your own business. You're up there. You live. We're going to say you live very close to the Crab Shack, basically right above it. You're minding your own business. Right. Tell the story, man, because this will be crazy because it was verified today that there was a tornado that hit at Cheat. And now this is the crazy part. If you didn't hear this already, it's what they called an F0, and with only 85-mile-an-hour winds, mind you.
That's a
they could take an F0 and shove it up their ass.
Yeah, because now you listen to this story. Go ahead, Jack. Tell us the story.
It's Friday, and I needed nitrogen in my AC unit, or my central air unit, so a buddy of mine worked for Advanced Heating and Cooling. He come up, and he shooted with nitrogen. It's partly cloudy. I mean, it wasn't raining or anything. And we just sitting there drinking beer as he's doing it, and he gets finished, and we come inside, and we're still drinking beer, and all of a sudden I was like, I hear something. I was like, is that rain? And he says, I don't know. And I had my drapes closed because, well, my air conditioning wasn't working. I didn't want no greenhouse effect going on.
Right.
So I opened them to see what was going on, and I opened up to a funnel cloud, a big one.
So you basically, you opened your door up, the blinds to the door because you heard something, and when you looked out your deck or looked out the doors, you saw a funnel cloud coming off the lake towards your house.
It's right in front of me. I mean, it was directly in front of me. My eyes had to be as big as saucers. I remember looking at Andy and said, hey, good and bad.
Yeah.
And all I wanted to do was save my lime tree. I had a lime tree in my balcony, and I grew little key limes for my frontal light. And I just wanted to save that tree. And so I opened the door to grab that tree. This is how fast it happened. And to pull it in, and my back deck doors, double doors, blew open. They were locked, bolted. Blew open and blew my front doors, where we stand in front of, out.
Wow.
And it clipped me. It cut me up a little bit, and it killed my lime tree.
Daggone. Well, that thing might come back to life. We've already discussed that because I told Jack, I was like, look, we take that thing, we talk to it, we put a Corona in front of it for motivation. It's going to come back to life.
Yeah. That's why we got
I'll take care of that tree.
Isn't that the whole... You know, that whole thing, now talk about some of the damage, because I noticed, like, up there, I mean, you have, like, some trees that came down, but when you're talking about the structure of a house, like on your front sliding door, I mean, it literally broke the frame out of the house.
It broke the frame of both doors. It broke the frame of my rear double doors and my front. Wow. Broke the glass. I spent yesterday cleaning it up. I spent half the day cleaning it up. And I've never experienced power like that with the exception of explosives.
Wow. Basically, that's what it is. It's like an explosion.
But it's Mother Nature's
exactly what
explosion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I could have 10 guys try to hold that door shut, and it would never happen.
And you know what? It's hard for somebody to understand what you're saying, because you don't think of wind. You know, everybody gets wind, but when you think of something like that powerful, that blows a locked door open, that's scary there.
Well, you think, again, we're in West Virginia. Our terrain is not conducive to tornadoes.
No.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's just not. Well, we get a snowfall. We get some bad thunderstorms. In fact, I had the Weather Channel on when it happened, and we didn't get a tornado warning. We got a severe thunderstorm warning.
Right.
It was on my screen as it happened. And so we're not just not conducive to that. So you don't think it's ever going to happen. But I tell you what, now when I see people in Alabama, in the Midwest, Kansas, wherever, and I feel for them. Because now I can imagine what they're thinking.
That's what we were just talking about, Jack. It's like, you know what? You think about what happened at Cheat, and you opened your doors up, and you see a tornado coming right at you. That'll wake you up, if not make you piss your pants, first of all. But then you think about, like, say, in Branson, Missouri there, when that thing was a half a mile or a mile wide with a 300-mile-an-hour turn on it, traveling 100 miles an hour down the road. I mean, that is insane, man.
Well, you look at it. You look at like what they categorize this as an F0.
The one that Cheat. Well, then now Jack was there, and he can tell you.
Right.
I don't know how they measure that shit after the
fact.
fact.
And you're thinking F0, my ass. But you go out like you're saying out in the Midwest states, them plain states where they're having F4s and F5s, and that is so you can imagine
how scary
that would be.
Well, I can tell you this. If this string was flat where it was at, it would have been probably an F5 or 4 or whatever. Whew. But that thing did not funnel till it crossed that spur.
Now,
across the lake from me, it did not funnel till it crossed that. So, yeah, if it had any land mass at all, flat land mass, it'd be a lot worse.
Now explain what you're talking about. Like when you're looking across, because you're looking to, like, say, over the crab shack, over to the far end of the lake. So that thing came towards you, and then how? So then once it got over the lake, and it kind of got into its valley there. That's when the swirl started, or the twister actually started to pick up.
Hey, yeah, that's when it funneled. It didn't funnel all the way over the spur. I don't even know if that could be possible. But yeah, it funneled as soon as it popped over that spur, and it went north for maybe about 400 meters, and just did a big tight U right around the BF4's townhomes, right behind mine, and that's where Cooper's Rock, and it lasted about 30 seconds.
It was 30 seconds, no joke.
30 seconds to cause $1 million.
I couldn't believe how fast it happened.
30 seconds, 18
So me and Andy are just looking at each other. We're just staring at each other. It's like, just what the hell happened? I mean, we knew what happened, but we're still looking at each other like, what the hell happened?
Well, I'll tell you what, that could have been, that could have been very bad. We're getting back to it here, Jack. We had a little internet connection here, but I'm in
Edgewater now. The only 2 people got hurt was somebody broke his finger at the crab shack and me.
And you,
how funny.
Okay, we got a guy named Matt on here. He says the EF scale was measured on the damage that it causes.
So really? It's not actually on the wind. It was just how much damage.
That's what he's saying. I've heard it. I've heard it the actual wind miles per hour
speed, right?
Yeah, when they rated an F1, F2, it's based on wind speed.
Kind of like hurricanes and stuff.
Okay. Well, then that makes a little bit more sense. But man, glad you're okay, Brian. Listen, this is what I told. We were talking about it yesterday. I was like, next time that we want to get everybody together up there for like a party or something, let's have a tsunami at Cheat Lake, because then that way Jack has a surfboard. You have what's the latest with the surfboard up there, man? You have like you're gonna.
Well, first it's funny you mentioned tsunami because I already did that today. I talked to my friends. The hell, what's next? Tsunami, earthquake? We haven't got those yet. So, one of those things got to happen.
Actually, earthquake has been happening in the area, but it's just not big enough to feel it.
We actually had an earthquake back in what was a tremor back in 2011.
Yeah.
I remember
that. Yeah, that was in Flatwoods, if I can remember. I think that was in Flatwoods. I think it says now and then.
Because I was living right here in Hipsaball, and I felt it.
Who would have ever thought out of all these years that we would have had Robert De Niro from The Godfather in this studio? Who would have ever thought that shit?
He's come over so he can make an offer you can't refuse.
Tell you something right now. You know what? You think this daggone little tornado thing is going to hurt you? Wait till I get a baseball bat up your ass.
Hey. You talking to me?
Well, the good news is, Jack, you're okay, and everything seems to be. I tell you what, they really cleaned up fast up there.
Well, yeah, that was amazing. And even, I mean, growing up my whole life in West Virginia, and I absolutely love this state, is everybody takes care of everybody,
right?
Especially in the most rural counties. And then, of course, when you get to your populated counties like, I don't know, Morgantown, Martinsburg, Charleston, Huntington, you get more multicultural, and you get different people. I mean, some of my neighbors I haven't even talked to yet.
Yeah.
But when you get like a catastrophe or something, everybody comes together. And with the businesses, as much, I don't know a lot to. I just like the guy who owns Cheat Lake Marina, but I got to hand it to him. He has a network. Right. I've never seen that many people work that fast to get it up on his feet and running the way I seen it this weekend. That was truly amazing.
I think the worst thing that happened yesterday to kind of hamper things, it would have probably been a little bit faster if it wasn't for the fact there were so many people, because it was all over Facebook, it was all over the news that this tornado hit Cheat, and you saw all these boats and stuff turned around. So everybody wanted to drive down there to see it. The problem is that road's not very wide in the first place, and it basically, for the most part, comes into a dead end, which hampered everything. You had the electric guys out there, you had the cleanup crews, but you had all these lollygaggers, these gawkers down there, rubberneckers. Yeah, and they're down there like say and they go down there and there's this hamper stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. That's all those knotheads did.
Yeah.
That's all they did was slow everything down.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I mean, we're out of electricity. I mean, electricity's nice, especially because of cleanup and some generators and such. And people's trying to clean up docks, and it's pretty much a 1.5 lane road. It's a county road. It wasn't meant to be that busy. It never was.
Right.
And they just knotted everything up. I just said in my home, what's the chaos from under the hill? There was not much I could do.
I'll tell you what we should have done is taken a bucket down there and said, support my beer habit, and people would have put dollar bills in that thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
We wouldn't have.
They would have.
Only if you was wearing some girls' underwear again.
I would have done that. I would have done that.
We know you would have.
Hey, Jack.
So with this,
huh? No, go ahead.
So with this tornado over the weekend, what I've seen was lots of camaraderie. I've seen lots of teamwork and a whole lot of contests of stupidity, all wrapped in one.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah. You see it all at one time. You see that mass confusion, and Lord forbid if something would happen to where it happened on a massive scale, say downtown Pittsburgh, and that would be where we've talked about this a lot of times. What happens if some kind of a confusion starts? Electricity goes out, something major to where it affects a lot of people. What happens? What do people do?
Well, that's what I do on my civilian side. Is part of those exercises. They're training. They have exercises all the time for that. All the time. We got one in July.
Just to see what happens, to try to kind of train for that. Because listen,
I got one in July. If anyone's interested, I need role players.
We'll do it. Rogan Radio.
I got one in July.
Rogan Radio team.
Hey, listen, we'll talk about that. We'll do that.
Yeah, we can, as long as we can film it.
Yeah, we might be able to. We'll talk to Jack about that. That would be kind of neat.
We'll call you later, Jack.
Hey, Jack, I'm glad you're okay, brother. Get back out there and enjoy the sunset. It should be coming here pretty soon.
Yeah, I want to finish some beer. I appreciate the call.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you here after a bit. All right, brother. Later on. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, straight from Cheat Lake Live, out on the boat, drinking a Corona, it sounded like.
Yeah.
Jack Hall. He told us he was listening. Could you imagine being actually in the boat? Or I mean, not in a boat, but actually in a place like that, when a funnel cloud, you open up the blinds, and you're like, "What the hell is that?"
And you go, "Holy shit!"
And you're like, "Whoa!"
I do have one question. I thought about asking him, what the hell possessed him to try to get the tree inside?
No. Well, there is an absolute reason for that, Michelle. Wolf, you're going to find out the reason right now.
I mean, if it's that close,
you are going to find out.
Yeah, but I think that lime tree is that important.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
Vaughn Haggerty's watching.
Vaughn Haggerty.
Vaughn Haggerty. Ladies and gentlemen, he was not at Cheat Lake to experience a tornado, but his name is Vaughn Haggerty. Vaughn Haggerty. The guy rocks and rolls. He can cause a tornado just by stringing his keys on the guitar. Vaughn Haggerty. Next weekend at the Mellon Arena at 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at 366-123-456-789 at Ticketmaster. It's Vaughn Haggerty.
You can buy the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Thank you, Jim, for that. I love that.
Anytime Vaughn Haggerty comes on here, we love Vaughn.
I love Vaughn Haggerty.
Tell everybody
man.
about the importance of the lime tree.
Oh, the lime tree. The lime tree is my brother's baby. He doesn't have any kids. He's single, no girlfriends, no. Oh, ladies.
Any boyfriends?
Yeah, you know what? You didn't cock block him there. I'm proud of you. See?
Ladies, he is single.
Ladies, he's single.
Anyways, he ordered this lime tree from New Orleans online. So he got the lime tree. He's babied that thing because I guess it takes so many years to grow before it starts producing limes.
Oh, wow.
And all he wants is free limes for his Coronas. That's all he wants. So he was like, I'll pay $169 for this little spruce thing that's going to someday grow into a tree, and it's going to produce me free limes for my Coronas. So he has babied that thing for years. So when, God love his heart, when he sees this huge funnel cloud in front of his coming straight at his house,
Yeah.
all he can think is, I've got to open that door and grab my lime tree.
It's like he's afraid the funnel cloud's going to take his child.
Yes.
Yeah. It's his
Well,
child.
the sad thing is, because when we got there yesterday to clean up his house, because his house the inside was destroyed. It was a total mess. Glass, there was tree branches inside of his house everywhere, and it was just destroyed. So we get in, and he doesn't want to touch anything until he talks to the insurance adjuster.
Oh, sure.
Like, he's like, don't start cleaning up. I haven't got a hold of my adjuster. So as soon as he did, and they're like, yeah, just take pictures and then go ahead and clean up. So all I could see, was this lime tree that was completely broken into. And from where it was in the pot, the soil was just scattered up on the walls, all around the house. There was just this lime tree soil everywhere. But what's my mom and dad going to do? Like, my mom and dad's...
You can graph it.
Yeah, graph it.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I'm starting to talk like Darren. Thanks, Darren.
They can grab
it. My mom and dad have a plan. And they're going to be like super parents if this works out.
Heck yeah.
Because they took a little twig from that lime tree before we put it in the dumpster.
Oh.
And they're going to, it's going to be
Yeah,
miraculous.
but if they still got the roots somewhere, he can still pick it up and replant it.
Yeah, they're going to do whatever Darren said.
They're going to graph it.
Is that what he said? He said,
I don't know what that means.
The bad thing about it, I don't know if that was Todd or Darren. I can't tell.
They're going to graph it, Chuck.
So save the lime tree. Save the lime tree.
Save the lime.
That needs to be our new slogan.
Save the lime.
Save the lime tree.
Save the lime tree.
Maybe KDS can print us up some t-shirts.
save the line.
It's Rogan Radio.
You've already got the right colors.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, green.
And you know what? We have the Don't Eat the Peaches thing.
There you go.
The secret society could be Save the Lime.
Save the lime.
So now, save the lime tree. If anybody has any hints or anything that we can save this lime tree, please comment. Because this is a huge deal.
You kind of threw it
huge
in the
deal in my
dumpster
family
already.
right now.
It's on
We
that
do have a
soil,
twig.
too, that
You know what? It's on
miracle-grow
life.
soil.
It's on life support, but we can do it.
It is. It's in Webster County right now on life support.
No worries. Groot lived.
Save the lime tree.
I am Groot.
You know what? I'll tell you something. This is keep talking for a second. Keep talking. I'm just
I
thinking
am
something.
Groot.
You know the new green room is going to have these slogans all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save the lime tree.
Save the lime. Don't eat the peaches.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
I am Darren.
What is that? Who is that character? What I'm looking for on YouTube. Who's
Groot.
the character? Is it Froggy? Who's that character
Froggy.
from the Muppets?
Oh, no, not from the Muppets. From
What is it?
Little Rascals.
Yeah.
From the Little Rascals.
Froggy.
Froggy?
Froggy from
Oh,
Little
yeah,
Rascals,
Froggy
yeah.
from the Little Rascals.
Asshole.
No, his name wasn't Asshole, but I think I think we know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but, I mean, I'm thinking there's a pretty good chance that we have. We have a chance here. We're going to go play this real quick. Oh, come on. I just want to hear Froggy.
I think it's got there too. I know, but I'd really like to watch this, though.
Right there.
There we go. And it kind of looks like Darren a little bit, too. By the way, Darren had an operation on his...
Yeah, there's this girl who moved in across the street, and she came over because she wanted to play. But don't worry, I got back in her. What'd you do? I whipped out my lizard.
Whoa!
That sounds like Darren, too.
I whipped out my lizard.
Hey, Darren, here when you're better in the next few weeks,
Yeah.
you need to get them back.
Yeah, you will.
Give me a kiss, get the hell out of here. This is a man's club.
All right, come here, give me a kiss. Give us kisses and get out of here.
All right, that was good. That was so that was the history of the Lyme disease.
Not tongue. Not tongue.
Hey, you know
That's how I kiss.
It's actually pretty good.
That's the only way to kiss.
I'm telling you, what we need to do right now, make them dance. Get the emojis.
Oh, yeah,
Let
yeah,
these
yeah.
things fly up. Let them fly up. We're going to take a little bit of break. We're going to collect our thoughts, and we're going to talk about obsidians. Brand new more coming to Fairmont. I also want to say a big shout out to Fox's Pizza in Shinsta. Give them a call, 592-3300. I finally got that one right.
Good job, Chuck.
Big Duggar Dance, July 8th in Buchanan. Do not forget that. That's a good one. Give Duggar a call, 282-4129. Duggar Dance.
Yeah, we want to say hi to Steve Ice is online. Kelly Joy Beverlyn is online. Judy Hall. Kermit, she said. We're talking about the Muppets, weren't we?
Yeah.
Carol, we know Carol's online. Megan Walker.
Yeah, Megan.
Megan Walker. Michelle Ferris, who's that?
I don't have any
I don't
idea.
know who that is.
Make them dance. Let the emoji fly, people. Let them fly. Let them fly. Let them fly. Let them fly.
Good evening, Deb Kelly. Doug Moore.
Deb Kelly.
Yeah.
Anthony Aquino.
Yeah.
John Castle.
Yeah.
Kathy Russell Husted.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, she put heart. Todd, I love you too.
Cassie Allen. Hey, Miss Beck is listening as well.
She is?
Which
one?
Miss Vicky Beck.
Yeah, there's only about 1,000 of them.
There's a few.
Yeah.
Judy Hall. Oh, we said Judy Hall, didn't we?
Yep. Yeah.
Covered
Yeah.
Judy Hall has not put a profile picture up yet. What is wrong with Judy Hall?
does
you
have
know what?
one.
You
You
know
sure
what?
it's
No,
not?
I'm looking at it right now.
That is the profile pic.
Hey,
It's
you
just
know
a
what?
silhouette.
She's probably
Make 'em dance.
Yeah, she probably just.
Once again, everything was okay. There was a tornado that touched down actually down at Jarvisville and Salem that they confirmed, up on Halleck Road there in Mon County, and also Cheat Lake. We just talked to Jack about that. Scary shit for sure. It caused a lot of damage, but the good thing about it, everybody was okay.
Nobody got hurt. 2 people. Broken finger and some pride.
And one of them was over the fact of getting a lime tree.
Yeah, get a line.
Parker Fulton.
Parker
Just
Fulton,
says,
baby.
Hello,
What's up?
everybody.
What's up, Parker?
Paul is on
Down on
line.
4th Street. Paula Wina?
Hey, Paul. I saw her the other day.
Cassie.
I love Paula.
Yeah, her
Paula
and Brian were going out on the
Yeah.
boat. I don't
Yeah.
know where they go out on the boat at. They go
I
Cheat
believe,
Lake?
no, I believe Stonewall.
Stonewall. Okay.
Stonewall, I believe.
I was carrying mail and they drove by and rubbed it in real hard.
Now, I'm going to ask you. What?
They rubbed it in, the fact that they were going out on the lake and I was carrying the mail.
He had me too. There. I was like, what'd you just say?
I have much respect for Brian.
I'm going to ask you a question. It's all about men's etiquette. There's a bro code. Now, one of the first things about the bro code is if, say, you don't rat out one of your buddies. Say, as an example, this would happen. Say, look, Todd, I'm supposed to meet Michelle tonight, but I'm going to go bowling with Chad.
Yeah, right.
I told her I can't meet her because you and I are going to put brakes on the Civic.
Yeah,
So if she calls, you tell her we're on the brakes on the Civic while I'm bowling with Chad. That's the bro code
And
stuff.
listen, we have, just so the audience
we don't do
understands,
this.
we have never done
We
this
haven't done that.
before.
But I mean, that's part of the bro code. We do not do this stuff.
Right.
Maybe Chad has.
Maybe, perhaps.
Sounds like it.
But anyway, no, it's just a joke. But the whole thing about the bro code is that I'm bringing up, that was just a scenario. Today, I had a very complex situation that I ran into. Now, more often than not, I'm the guy that causes a lot of commotion.
Complex.
It was very complex.
Decaf or caffeinated?
It was yeah, exactly.
No, Chuck, it's always caffeinated.
I walk into Sam's Club, okay? And in Sam's Clubs, there are 3 urinals that are empty. Right. So I'm thinking the bro code is you go into one of the corners. You never go into the center because that way you don't have to screw the next person that comes in. They don't have to pee near a guy.
Yeah, I've always heard that the urinal closest to the door is always the cleanest urinal because everyone goes to the one farthest away from the door.
Well, my whole thing is, guys don't really into each other's stuff. You just want to go in there and get it over with and get the hell out.
I don't want to embarrass Jimmy, so
Well, you know what? Sometimes that happens.
Yeah. Hey, unless Chuck is offering chocolates.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So anyway, I go in there today, and I have this conundrum in my head. I have 3 empty urinals, and I'm thinking, okay, do I do the bro code of going into the far left, the far right, or do I become this guy that causes commotion in somebody else's head and goes into the center urinal?
Don't, because then when I walk in there,
you don't have
I don't know where to go. I got to go over here. Or I got to go over there.
You're the guy that I forced to go into a stall or into a
that's the final option. When you got a douchebag that goes in the center.
I will never go in a stall.
I'm just surprised you actually went into a bathroom like that. You usually
Well, I'll pee in public all day long, but you know what? To sit down and put my ass on something where like 10,000 other people have touched. No, there's no way I'm going to sit my skin out on anything that another person's skin has sat on.
Oh,
no.
Chuck. You know how many times
No.
You know the sad part about it is he even makes these comments after he's done cleaning the bathroom.
I'll throw Clorox. Listen, I could burn them things with a blowtorch, and you know what? Somebody else's skin that I don't know was on there. Probably 10,000 people. I've seen people. Go to Walmart for example.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. You see some of the clowns and carnival acts that go to your local Walmart. You see that stuff, and you know what they do because sometimes you could go into those rest areas and you could just imagine because you see like the overalls and the big cowboy boots and all this shit, right? Yeah. And I'm thinking that guy's sitting there playing on his phone. He's playing Candy Crush or whatever, or Bejeweled, and it's God knows what's going on in there.
And you don't know whether or not it's
he's playing pocket pool on his phone, right? So the last thing that I'm ever going to do, I'd rather go out in the parking lot and get arrested than stick my skin, touch anything that person has ever touched in their life. Not that I'm conceited, but that's just true.
So you're a cover and hover.
I don't even know what that means.
That means you don't sit on it. You just hover above.
No. I just don't go.
You take toilet paper, cover the rim, and then you hover over top of it.
I do that. I do that, Chad.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Todd, every time Todd goes to pee, and he puts that toilet paper down on the seat, right?
I don't sit down to pee.
I'm thinking that stuff is. It's not like it's dense. I mean, that stuff you could blow. You could blow smoke through that thing. Viruses are kind of small, and bacteria. That stuff's just going to go. It's going to say, "Okay, help me." That's like a lay on a tree.
Crabs are going to crawl through it and be like, "Hey, there's
Chuck again." It makes you feel better.
No, it does make me.
Look,
feel
there's
better.
a zit on his ass. Let me go ahead and crawl into that thing, and he's going to die in 20 years from some kind of HPV junk up his butt.
That's horrible, man. It's for the hair and stuff. I don't want no hair touching my head.
But that was the whole thing about the bro code.
Part of it. Wait.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Somebody find me some Godfather music for crying out loud.
Wait till you drop on them when that water splashes on your ass.
Listen. There's nothing worse than dropping a turd and it splash up on your
I'm not really
balls.
sure why we're even... No, listen, we are not saying that stuff.
You drop a turd and because you've already peed, right? You pee first.
And it's bad because you can actually hear the plop noise first. And
okay. No.
And then it splashes on your twigs and berries.
No. Darren, say something.
Especially if there's hair in it already.
Shh.
Oh, that's disgusting, Jim.
And just what would you like me to say?
Anything. Say anything.
If you keep fucking around, watch that.
Sorry, Mom and Dad, and everybody else that are listening.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm trying to get into Godfather mode. Hey, I'm going to have to beat you in the head with a ball bat. Hey.
What's the weather going to be like tomorrow, Darren?
It's going to be partly cloudy. Almost all the way sunny. And 64 degrees.
Almost all the way sunny.
Tomorrow's going to be a cloudy clear up with a dry drizzle. You know what? It'd be pretty sunny if it wasn't so cloudy. That's all I got to say about that. If it wasn't so rainy, it'd be dry. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that's good.
Thank you.
Anyway, we have Chris in the studio.
Yeah.
And somebody think of a song for Brucey to sing. We're going to sing that. We're going to do that tonight, too. Yeah. Do you like the 80s, Bruce? Is that while Chris talks? Well, we talked to Chris about Obsidians. I can't hear a damn word you're saying.
He needs to, since he's back, he should lead a singing song.
Oh no, it's all you. It's karaoke with Bruce. Tell me something. What do you like? Culture Club? How about Wham? Did we sing Wham already?
Yeah, we did.
Did we do that
yeah,
one?
Yeah.
How about Aha?
Get him some Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper. Girls looks like they have fun. Okay. Anyway, I want to find out what we talked. Now we have Chris here. Now, Chris, you have a new bar opening up
soon.
Up in Fairmont, and it's called Obsidians. Yes. And this is going to be. Listen, that's first of all. I saw the pictures. Get on Facebook. Look up Obsidians. If you can find a link to it. Obscenities, Obsidians. Go ahead and give a like and check this out. This is going to be a really nice place, and you've done a really good job with this so far.
We've done a lot of work to that place. I mean, some people, from our posts, we've seen, oh, well, you still kind of looks the same. Yeah, well, you know what? We put up some drywall, we repainted it, we cleaned it up. It really looks amazing compared to what we started with to what it looks like now. It's just
got
phenomenally
puke,
different.
Spit, booze.
Right.
Oh, there was
off the floor.
There was carpet laid in places where you just like on the dance floor area.
Yeah. They glued carpet down to the dance floor.
Really?
Kidding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't have that. Plus, who knows what's in that carpet?
Plus, you even put in a DJ booth.
Yep. Yeah, we put in a DJ booth.
That's cool.
That's for you, Chuck.
Yeah.
DJ booth for you.
So the plans are, I mean, in your long-term goals of things, this is going to be a really nice place. It's a really nice building in the first place, and it's very convenient. First of all, is that considered Pleasant Valley Road still?
Yeah, it is Pleasant Valley Road.
It's a nice area.
And it's like right off. It's closer to Wave Tech than I would say closer to like Morris Park. Even though it's almost right in the center of that sort of, but closer to Wave Tech kind of.
Yeah, we're definitely closer to Wave Tech.
So
we're right off the connector.
Yeah, absolutely, you really are.
I mean, it's like 500 feet, 1,000 foot, whatever it is. It's real close.
I love you, Michelle.
Oh, I had all.
I love you, Michelle.
Did you tell her to bring you something to drink on the comments?
It's on the comments.
Are you kidding me?
Chuck, is there something we need to know about?
Thank you, Michelle. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, you're just using the available tools, right? Thank you, Jim. Continue, Chuck.
Okay, anyhow. So give us the process of this. I mean, because I've never opened a bar up. It's not nearly as easy as opening up a place and saying, hey, listen, I'm going to have a bar.
Right.
It's
a monstrous process. It really is. From starting it, just renting it.
Right.
And dealing with the landlord and getting everything set up and, getting all your utilities and getting a dumpster in to, you can actually clean the place. And then, God, the paperwork. I am so sick of paperwork.
I'm so sure you are.
And finally, the paperwork is done, and we've had our health inspection. We passed with flying colors. We had our ABCA inspection and passed with flying colors. That man is trying to push for us to hopefully have our liquor license by July 1st.
Now, is there a difference? One thing I don't know, is there a difference between, like, say, wine and beer considered, or can you get, like, a wine and beer, or can you get wine, and then without the actual
beer.
liquor?
Yeah.
Are you going to get a liquor license, or just a liquor license?
Well, we're trying to keep Chad out of it.
See, personally, I don't like a liquor or a lick 'em. I like a lick them license. That's what I get.
That way there's no discrimination.
That way there's variety.
That's what I'm saying. No one's going to take me to court. That was pretty funny, by the way. You got me there. You're turning red too, by the way. So give us the what's going to happen here? Because is the bar base? I mean, is the building ready? Do you have most things ready? And you're just ready for the paperwork now?
Yeah. Well, the paperwork's done. It's just a matter of waiting now. Once I finally get the liquor license, we can actually go buy the liquor and the beer and open the doors.
Right.
And rush everybody the hell in there.
So what's your time span? What are you looking at?
Hopefully, if everything goes right, hopefully we'll be open July 7th.
Oh, wow. So you're coming up close then.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But now you still are in the process of trying to find the right people to work at this place.
Yeah,
as well.
we are actively seeking a
That's
bartender
probably
right
the hardest thing.
It is.
I mean, if I was you, I would go straight to Hooters first and start doing some.
I'm thinking Reds or something like that, man.
Where?
Reds Angels or something like that.
Okay, Reds Angels. That's
Dirty
fine.
Vegas. That's what I'm saying.
The Blue Parrot.
Yeah, we'll pass
the
on
Blue
Twin
Parrot.
Peaks. Yeah.
Hooters. Go to Hooters.
But listen,
Yeah,
so
I'm
what
not
are you
big on the Hooters.
what are you actually looking for? Because maybe somebody
Hooters
can give
girls.
We're looking for an experienced bartender who knows, the new mixed drinks that are out and, all the old drinks that have, been here for a while. We want somebody with experience. I mean, hey, Grant, I can mix a drink, but we're breaking out a book or Google or something.
Yeah.
And it's going to take me a minute here, so.
Yeah. You want somebody that's not going to be holding people up. And
Right.
Because potentially one thing that I always hate when I go to somewhere is that if I order, sometimes it'll be something crazy like a masturbating mosquito or a blue kamikaze, which are real drinks, by the way.
Yeah,
they are.
Is that...
kamikaze.
I haven't heard the first one. Yeah, I've heard the kamikaze.
Yeah, the masturbating mosquito.
I ain't never heard of that one.
It's actually pretty pretty good too, by the way. But anyhow, the whole thing is that when I go and get one of these drinks, and I normally drink beer, one thing that I hate is to wait. I hate to wait for anything, but especially at a bar. If all I want is a beer, and I'm watching like a bartender screw around with some kind of a drink because they don't know how to make it. Say a Long Island iced tea.
Right.
A Long Island iced tea. You either know how to make it or you don't.
Right.
You know what I mean? You either know or you don't. But then when they start messing around with it, then you're like, oh, just get me my beer, which is what you're looking for, which is going to be good because it's going to keep that traffic. It's going to keep things moving pretty well.
Absolutely.
And that's where people are happy at.
That means money.
And you're going to have a DJ. You have the dance floor, pool tables.
Yep.
Hopefully a
Pool
dartboard.
table.
Pool table?
Pool table.
One pool table.
One pool
Do you
table.
have pocket pool tables?
We were talking about
We're gonna
that.
have to keep Jimmy out, ain't we?
He's all
keep
about
him
the
in a
pocket
corner
pool.
or something.
Yeah, corner pocket.
Jimmy, go to your corner.
We're going to keep him in the corner.
Which, by the way, you will have one corner that wasn't there usable
That's
before.
right. That's right. Thank you, Carol.
There was one corner where they had a TV set up. They just for some reason they built a false little stand there, covered it with carpet, and threw a TV on it.
Yeah,
There's a
it was
whole
an old
seating
giant
section.
projection screen TVs from like the 80s.
It's gone now. So.
It was gone. It's gone now.
But you know what's going to be nice about this is that you're going to be open up, say, hopefully, potentially, on July 7th.
July 7th.
Yeah, we're going to say that. And then that's going to give you enough time to work the bugs out because there's always that once you get people flowing in there and you figure it out.
Remind me to stop by to play pool.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then once you do that, then you're right. When you start figuring things out, it's going to be time for football season. And then, man, all of a sudden you're looking at people love football. Wings and beer.
The biggest thing is word of mouth, and hopefully that word of mouth spreads before football season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where it's going to build it. July, August, September, right in those. You're going to have a good solid 3 months.
Oh, yeah.
And then going up. And we're going to come up there and have a good time. We'll do some videos and things like that.
Well, as a matter of fact,
I can't wait for that.
Really, even for when school starts.
Right.
It's so easy to get up through there. You don't have to get on the interstate. You just zip up through the side roads in Fairmont. Get right up there to the connector. Bam, you're right there.
Yeah,
you know it's actually a fairly decent location for just about anybody to be able to get to it with relative ease.
Right.
All right,
we'll go up there.
Absolutely,
we'll take our cameras up there. We'll plug it.
But let me tell you something.
Oh, yeah.
We'll plug it for.
Let me tell you something. We're going to plug right now. We're going to get back to Chris here in a second. But I've been itching for this now. I've been itching for Ichiro.
Oh, you got something? You got something in the
chamber?
chamber?
Yeah, you better open your eyes, boy.
You got something in the chamber? Hey, Mad Dog, Mike Matovich is on. Hey, Kelly.
What's up, Mad Dog? All righty. Now listen, we're going to let Bruce sing this. Yeah! Come on, Brucey. Yeah. No, you're singing. Do it. Okay, ready? This is karaoke with Bruce. Sing with him. If you know the words, go ahead. Here we go. Do it, baby.
I come feeling like my mother said, when you're gonna live your life right.
Yeah.
Oh, mama dear.
Come on. And girls, they want to have fun. Old girls just want to have fun.
Sing the chorus in Japanese.
Oh, I can't.
Hold on. This next one's for Bruce.
Yeah,
this one's all you, Bruce.
The phone rings in the middle of the night. My father yells, "What you gonna do with your life?" Daddy dear, you know you're still number one. But girls,
they want to have fun. Jimmy, I would like to hear some
What?
Godzilla.
Oh,
Girls just want to have
That's all they really want.
some fun.
When the working day is done, oh girls,
they want to have fun.
girls
just wanna have fun.
F-U-N. Yeah. Go on. Keep going, Bruce. We got 2
Come
more
on,
minutes
girl.
of this shit.
Wanna have?
You know what? This is what we need. Chris, we need karaoke at
Oh, yeah.
events.
Oh, yeah. We're going to do
definitely gonna
karaoke.
that. We're definitely going to do that. And we're going to have Bruce there. Bruce was karaoke champion in Japan in 2006.
Yeah, they have a statue erected. Actually, don't they? A statue.
Come on, Brucey. Go ahead.
Well, that's
Keep going. Go. I want to hear another chorus.
Little buddy.
The world. Wanna be the one to walk in the sun.
Oh, girls, they want to have fun.
What?
Oh, girls just want to have.
That's all they really want.
Yeah.
Some
F-U-N.
When the working day is done, oh girls, they just wanna have fun.
Judy Hall says, "Go,
Oh,
Bruce."
girl just wanna have fun.
Yeah, good job, Bruce. Hey, good job. God love you.
A lot of heart emojis.
Encore.
A lot of heart emojis right now, Bruce.
Well, thank you.
Got a lot of love out there for you.
I'll tell you what, I like the segment, Sing with Bruce. I like that.
It's my favorite segment.
It is mine, too.
It is.
If we get the right song, though. That was a good one.
It was fun. It was upbeat. It was go, go, go.
Yeah.
Time flies. It's all right.
Hey, I have to say, it's funny you mentioned that about having karaoke over there at the bar at Obsidians and everything, because he just got a thing at, what was it, like 600 and some thousand songs?
Yeah.
And there's like 200,000 of them are karaoke songs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Can you
Michelle's
imagine
a
trying
big
to search
karaoke
through
dude.
200,000 songs going, I want to
know,
sing
right?
that
Yeah.
one. Wait, there's this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
It would
man, does
never
the
end.
list ever end?
It would absolutely never
You're
end.
impersonating Darren
You should have your
again.
own
I
little
tell you right now, I
karaoke
got
spot.
something in my throat. I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, Cassie Allen said, "Great job, Bruce. Great job."
I'm not sure what I got in my throat right now. That's killing me. It's killing me.
Are you even looking?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, this used to be back in the day. The first 6
Todd
months
loved playing with that.
The first
did.
six, the
Squeeze
first
that
6
thing
months,
all the
the
time.
first 6 months, if not a year. This is called a stress pecker, by the way, because Todd has this nervous habit. He has this nervous energy. And he'd always be touching something.
Yeah.
He'd be touching me.
Oh,
He'd be
and Chuck
touching
would
the
get
board.
so mad. He'd be like hitting the stuff, hitting the mic.
Drive me nuts. Drive me
Yeah,
nuts.
drive
So
me
Jimmy
nuts.
got Todd the stress pecker. And for a long time, Todd would do all these crazy things with the stress pecker. He'd pull it and tug it like
licking it, biting it.
Yeah, he would do all kinds of stuff, like Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah,
He was like,
sure.
look at this thing. I
Oh,
can really
I
stretch this
Put
thing
wheel
out
on
like
it and
this."
everything. I did.
The greatest is when you stretch it out and you see.
What's in there? And there's
Yeah, what's
actually,
in there.
yeah, why don't you show them that?
sperm.
We haven't done
There's
that.
actually
Right there
little
you go.
baby sperm in
Yeah.
there.
Above your
That's
head.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, right there it is. Yeah, see, there they are. Oh, my God, that is great, dude. That is great. What gave you the
You handled
inspiration?
that thing very well.
Hey, what gave you the inspirations to call it Chris Obsidians?
That's funny.
Well, the inspiration was we were looking for unique bar names, and we ended up starting off with a list of like 27, I think, total. And then over the course of like a day or two, Nikki and I knocked it down to 3. And it was, we come up with the whole, hey, you want to go to, whatever the bar name was we come up with, and then it was like, well, that doesn't sound right. Hey, you want to go to Obsidians?
Kind of sounds cool.
good.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
So we did that when we named our kids. We would yell it, and then we would throw the name in there. And if it didn't sound right, we'd name it something else.
That works.
What was a couple of your first names that you named your kids? by the way?
Shithead was the
Shithead?
first one. Like, come here, shithead. No,
Yeah.
we said
That
nah,
sounds kind of
that's-
good though. I like that. one.
It was a good one,
But that's been used a lot. I
but
think
that
everybody.
was it was really
Dipshit's another one that's been
every-
used a lot.
You'd
Every-
call
every-
your kid, and every kid would come running.
Yeah.
Right.
What's another one? What's another one?
See, I don't know. I don't
Dipshit?
know. Dipshit. That was number 2.
I love that.
Yeah, dipshit was number 2.
See, my
And-
dad used to call me that all the time. What's wrong with you,
You little
dipshit?
dipshit. I said shithead.
Can't imagine
right?
why.
That was
Yeah,
the
you
first
said
one. I
that
said shithead and dipshit. And
Chuck, was that one?
no, it wasn't Chuck.
You got to realize, no matter what their name is, for the first, I don't know, 6 months that they're crawling around and walking, learning how to walk and all that stuff, what are kids' names? What do they think their names are?
I don't know.
No, and stop that.
Stop that.
Yeah, right.
No.
Kelly says, dumbass.
Dumbass.
Dumb,
She must have been called that a lot.
Dumbass.
dumbass. Come here, dumbass.
Now, are you going to have, what's the, just one more thing with Obsidians. Are you going to have food down there and stuff?
We are starting out where we're just going to have like a limited variety right now.
Yeah.
Just kind of prepackaged, whatever we can throw in the microwave. But
Right.
eventually we want to work up to a better menu.
Yeah, because if you, like, once again, we're talking about Obsidians. It's going to be on Pleasant Valley Road, right out, I want to say right outside of Fairmont, but it's actually in Fairmont. I mean, it's and it's going to be open up on hopefully July 7th.
Hopefully so.
And it's going to be nice down there because, like I said, go to Obsidians on the Facebook page. If you can find that, Todd. And
I
put
linked
that
it. I linked it in the
fantastic.
comments,
It's
so you can go
nice.
right there.
It's going to be a nice place. It's going to be absolutely nice. Now, this is something else. Now, this happened on Saturday, the Riley's Journey. And, Chad, you were down there with the bike ride.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to actually go and do the ride itself and everything. I had some other things. Well, work for one. I actually stayed at work for a day.
What's that?
And but yeah, I ended up getting down there. They didn't exactly have the greatest turnout. It's a new ride and everything.
Well, that's the whole thing. It was a new ride, and a lot of the word didn't get out fast enough. But you also had that potential. Friday night we had tornadoes around, and then Saturday morning
it didn't really look all that great for a ride.
No, it really did not.
And they started registrations at 9:30, kickstands up at 11. It's kind of short notice.
But now back
with
to
the weather.
Now back to what Riley's journey is. Riley is a 3-year-old boy, and he's got like a
infection in
he's got
the
an
bones
infection
of his knee.
And they don't know what's going on.
Right.
So
bones?
Yeah.
Wow. It's in the bones of his knee. They've got to take him back and forth to Pittsburgh, and this is why the poker run was actually done. It's the travel expenses to get back and forth to Pittsburgh and everything. Insurance is paid for a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. It's great to have insurance, but it doesn't pay for travel. It doesn't pay for hotel rooms. Trust me, I know. And just driving back and forth to Pittsburgh, getting a hotel room, that'll cost you $300 right there. Bam.
Oh yeah, right now.
And we're just talking from Fairmont, So you're talking about a 3-year-old kid, got a bone infection. They don't know how to take care of it. They've got to travel back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Lord knows you can't stay there for a week at a time when you're going to go to your job to make your money so that you can pay your bills. But unfortunately, they didn't have the greatest of turnouts because of the weather and different things like that. But they are still accepting donations. If anybody would like to donate to help this family out, to take this kid back and forth to Pittsburgh and stuff like that, you would be able to send a check you would make it out to Rayanne Carter, RAE space ANN, Carter, CARTER. It would be at P.O. Box 38, Worthington, West Virginia, 26591.
And some of the sponsors now, they did have there was a lot of support once again for whatever reason. I think it had a lot to do with the weather because everybody wants to help a 3-year-old out. Well, just like what Jack was talking earlier about with the tornado, you don't even have to know somebody. When something bad happens, you want to help. You want to do that. Now they had a lot of good sponsors for the ride.
Yes, they had Valley Distributing, Sears, Think and Ink in Fairmont, Triple S in Morgantown, Domino's, Applebee's in Fairmont, Firehouse Subs, Colacesanos, Leeson Import Motors in Bridgeport, Lion in the Sun, they're in Fairmont. It's a tanning place down there. And the Bannington Elks actually opened their lodge for them to be able to have the space to have a after party at the end of the ride for food and tip boards and stuff like that. And DJ. They had a lot of support, but really what they had was more of your food style stuff at different places and things like that. There was no actual monetary donation. There were a few, don't get me wrong. There were a few that were monetary donations. But, they were really kind of counting on the riders to come out, the fees to participate in the run and stuff like that. And unfortunately, because of the weather mostly and the fact that it was a brand new run, not a lot of people came out. So any donations that could be sent on this young man's behalf.
Yeah, and listen, if you're listening and if you want to make a donation, Chad gave the address. If you scroll back through the timeline, if you're listening to this,
I'm actually going to go ahead and put it on with the comment.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah. I was going to say, if you go to about 1 minute 6 seconds, I think that's when you were given the address.
That's cool.
They can click right on there.
Good idea. Well,
that's great.
You know what? And I'm beat. I went out on the boat today. I went out on the boat yesterday. We cleaned up a little bit yesterday. I think the guys we're union. We're foremans. When the women get together, we kind of like watch and bullshit, act like we're doing something, drink more beer, and talk about guy stuff. And then when the women come out, we're like, hey, we've been working, we've been moving trees and moving boulders.
All the videos I see online with you and Michelle out on the boat. I mean, she's either cranking something or driving something or
Well, I'm afraid to touch anything. Plus, because I don't know anything about that. Plus, the view is beautiful doing that. And then that's my excuse. Somebody's going to document this stuff. Because what I'm thinking is if Michelle's out there and she's like pulling up an anchor, say, I have to take a picture for insurance reasons, mind you. So I don't get in trouble with the law thinking I killed her in case Jaws comes out of that water and grabs her and pulls her under. So somebody has to document every second of that while she's on the front of that boat, bent over, pulling up the anchor.
You're doing your duty.
I have to do that. It's called protecting. It's 2017, man.
Yeah.
You know what? If Bill,
everybody's out to get everybody else.
You're just protecting your own. We get that, man. That's
I guess so.
As long as you share those pictures with us, That way we can, make sure that
That's horrible.
You're doing what you got to do.
But I love taking pictures of Michelle. She's honest to goodness to me the hottest chick on the planet. That's good.
That's
it.
So. It should be.
I know
She should exactly be that.
Hey, once again, we want to remind you to call down to Fox's Pizza, 592-3300 here in Jensen. Yeah.
They bring some pizza over here tonight?
Not tonight. Big Duggar Dance on July 8th. That's going to be down in Buchanan. Go ahead and give Duggar a call for your advance tickets, 282-4129. $10 on the phone, $15 at the door.
We've been down there too, Buchanan. That's a good time.
Once again, Raleigh Run. You know what? Go ahead if you want to make a donation. If you can't make a donation, 3-year-old boy fighting some kind of a bone infection. They're going to travel. The travel expenses getting kind of piled up. Ray Ann Carter, P.O. Box 38, Worthington, over at 26591. That's the zip code. Anyway, I want to thank Jack Hall up at Cheat Lake for giving us a live report of his experience of having a tornado right outside his front door.
Thank you, Jack.
We want to thank the Godfather, Darren. Listen, that might be his new name.
Yeah, no. That is his new name.
The Godfather, Darren Hardman, over there in the corner, back as the director. Good job, man.
Good job, Darren.
We have thanks to Chap Puccio from Monongah, West Virginia, to come in. A big thanks to Chris for coming in from Obsidians. We're going to keep up on that. Man, you have to definitely come back. The Karaoke King of 2006 in Tokyo, Japan. Woo! And
our sandboard expert.
And he loves to eat sushi. Damn it!
Sushi, Chuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Takahashi, safety mine captain from down in southern West Virginia, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Jimmy Wiz over there, and the best friend a guy can have along with the best man is Todd Captain Earl Beck.
Hello.
Over in the green room, Carol. We have Kelly. We have Cuddles. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to another episode of Rogan Radio. We are out. Peace out, baby.
Good night, everybody.
Just walk a mile in my shoes. Before you abuse, criticize and accuse, walk a mile in my shoes, Now there are people on the reservations, and they're out in the ghetto, and brother there, before the grace of God, I go you and I.
This is the kind
now
of thing
if
that
I only
tickles my balls.
had the wings of a little angel. Don't you know I'd fly to the top of a mountain, and then I'd cry, walk a mile in my shoes. Just walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse, walk a mile in my shoes. Don't. Just walk a mile in my shoes. Just walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse, walk a mile in my shoes. Don't. Just walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse, walk a mile in my shoes. Just walk a mile in my shoes. Just walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse, walk a mile in my shoes. One more time, baby. Just walk a mile in my shoes. Just walk a mile in my shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse, walk a mile in my shoes. Well,